Alright, so today we're going to do the unboxing of the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. I just finally got my copy. And so, first of all, you can see the box has a lot of artwork on it. This side shows you everything that's going to be in the box, which obviously we'll get to that. Other side, and then top of the box. Alright, so I already went ahead and broke the seals to make time. So it has actually like a sheath on the outside. So it's kind of like a box inside a box. Looks almost the same. Slight differences there. Meets all military requirements and specifications. So the size of the box seems very large, but it's actually pretty light. It says 12.6 pounds there. Seems lighter than that to me, but I'm not sure. So let's get into it. So when you open it up here, first two things we have on top are the little G.I. Joe style action figures for Fallout 76. It has the "You Will Emerge" choking hazard, so don't try to eat them. And you've got, we'll go through it later, but obviously some Vault-Tec armor, some people from the vaults, some of the unique monsters from the game, the big gargoyle thing, whatever that is. Then we have the Tricentennial Edition Steelbook case. So obviously the back is very plain, but you've got the front cover here. Little logo on the side. We'll go ahead and open that up. So as you can see there, it's pretty nice. I don't know if you can tell through the video, but it's actually got some depressions there where it's actually ridged like a bottle cap around the edge. And then inside, we will hide the game key because I haven't activated it yet. And that is the interior artwork. Got a little, oh, there's another code there. Don't look at that. That's for the Tricentennial Edition stuff. It's got the warranty information here. Controls. Basic stuff. Advertisement, garbage. So that's the actual case thing. There you go. It's nice, sturdy, reflective. Not bad. Don't look at this. All right. And then the next thing we have here, In the center looks like the map, I would guess. And I don't know how easy this is going to be to open. I'll probably have to grab some scissors here. Where are the scissors? We just had them. Alright. Oh, these scissors are terrible. It's a very hard plastic wrapping. It's not your standard like cellophane style wrapping. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh wow. It's actually really nice. Let's push this back a little bit. So that is the map. And it's a little hard to see probably on the video, but it's got a really glossy reflective finish on all the water, all the railroad tracks, the border of the map. And it's even textured, like it has a very cool feel to it. Very detailed artwork. Very clean lines, for sure. It's honestly one of the nicest maps I think I've ever gotten in a game pre-order. That's really nice. And then we'll get into the actual box here. And there we go, the main event. So, looks like on the side here, it comes with batteries. That's good, because I wasn't prepared. Wow, that's huge. All right. So, let's work on getting this bad boy out of here. Wow. Now I know why the box was so big. Jeez. Oh, am I gonna break it as soon as I take it out? So it is obviously huge. For the size, it's very light. As you can see there, it's not incredibly sturdy. I guess if it was that big and it was wearable and it weren't that light, it would be very uncomfortable. But definitely feels a little lighter and a little cheaper than I expected, honestly. It's got a good texture on the cables, like legit hydraulic cables. But the rest of it is like a very thin, light plastic. You see there's a little play in that. This one's more sturdy. That one's got a lot of play in it. This piece here raises up and down. For what purpose, I have no clue. All right. So inside, just have some styrofoam on there. You got silica gel and looks like an elastic band to cover it. You can see the little motherboard there that controls the voice modulator. It looks like kind of almost like a welding style fitting. Looks like it's adjustable, so you can kind of tighten it or loosen it based on your head size there. And I have, you can see at the bottom here, it looks kind of almost separated, but I guess it's supposed to be like that. All right, so there it is. So if you compare it to my head size, it is massive. I'm gonna try to figure out where the batteries go and how to activate the voice modulator, and I'll show you guys that. Inside the box, there's another something. Oh, okay, this is the quote-unquote canvas bag. So, from what I've read, it's not actually a canvas bag. It's kind of a cheap material, not as sturdy as you would expect from like a heavy-duty canvas bag. It's a really very thin, slick material. It's not a heavy, durable canvas material like I think most people expected. So you can see Westech, and it unzips here on the side. Large enough to fit the power armor in comfortably. It's honestly more of like kind of a backpack style. And then you just carry it like that. And I do not see any sort of instructions as to how to operate the helmet. Oh, no, I lied. Here we go. So underneath the styrofoam, we have that. So the instructions say place AAA batteries inside the mouthpiece battery hatch. So it looks like inside the mouthpiece here, there's a battery compartment that opens up. So let's see if we can locate that. So yeah, if you stand back, you look at the helmet this way, you flip it upside down. Right here where the mouthpiece is, come in. There's a little battery compartment here. Just pops right open. So, if I can open the battery pack that came with it, I will try this thing out. If you can see that, looks like there's the plastic there is kind of defective and weak. So I put the batteries in here. It says non-rechargeable batteries. Do not recharge them. And that just, if you can see that, pops right back into place there. I'm a little worried with too much use that piece is going to break because it looks incredibly weak. I don't know if I just got a bad one there, but it looks very weak. All right, so the instructions show the buttons that activate it are here. So this is, on this side you have the little headlamp button. So let's see if it works. It does not work. We had to hold it. Nope, doesn't work. So according to this, oh, slide button. All right, so I'm doing it wrong. So, oh no, it says side button. Okay, if I could read. So yeah, it's supposed to just be a, it's supposed to just be a button press. Yeah. So it does not work. Great. All right. So this side is supposed to be the voice modulator. So the top one, no, they're in right. The top one is, it says sounds. And the bottom one is the voice changer. You can see that there. But neither of those work either. So I'm gonna check the batteries just to be sure, but I'm sure I put them in there right. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Oh, okay, well, it didn't tell me on the instructions, but there's an on-off switch here. You can see right here on the side. All right. That's good. I thought for a second there I had a defective unit. All right, so there we go. So the headlamp clearly works. It's pretty nice. Not super bright, but we'll turn the lights off and try it here in a moment. And then on this side we have the sounds. So apparently that's the breathing sound, and it seems to be the only sound. Which kind of loses its effect if you have to press the button every time you do it, but you know. And then we will try the voice modulator and see how it works. Testing, testing. Yes, very heavily distorted. Alright, there you go. So, it's not really a voice modulator as much as just a super heavy distortion. You basically become completely unintelligible. But the helmet itself, it actually fits pretty well. You can see why it's lightweight when you put it on, because as big as it is, it would probably hurt your neck pretty bad if you wore it for any extended period of time. The visibility is almost zero. I mean, that's your eye slit. It's like, if I put my finger, you can see that's like with my fingers right up against the glass. Like, very, very cloudy. You could not wear this and walk around. No way. Because you would just run into everything. So, for a decoration piece, it's pretty nice. If you actually wanted to cosplay with it, definitely don't think it would work. Unless you could figure out a way to put a clearer eye lens in there. And certainly no one could understand you with that voice modulator. We'll go ahead and turn the lights off real quick and we'll test that light. Alright, so that's with all the lights off. And I can't find the, there we go. So it's relatively bright. I mean, if you put the helmet right next to the box, you can see the lights and everything. Certainly wouldn't help in a low light, post-apocalyptic situation. But yeah, it's relatively bright, brighter than I expected when the lights were on. All right, and so the last thing we'll look at is the action figures that come with it. I kind of don't want to open them, but I'm gonna, just because why not? So let's get these out here. And we'll set them all up. So we've got your little Mr. Robot, whatever, there. Mr. Dandy, is that what it is? Believe me, I play Fallout, So, this is one of the mutations. I believe this one is unique to Fallout 76 as well, like one of the special West Virginia ones. So I got a couple Mr. Dandies here. They're little razor blades and lasers. Got some Vault-Tec armor. Or no, those are the Robotrons or whatever they're called. There's the Vault-Tec armor. Got it looks like 3 of each of these. There. There. Oh, they toppled like dominoes. They do seem to stand up pretty well. And then we've got all of the actual survivors here. People who came out of the shelter. And it looks like we have 3 of each of those as well. So this is just like the real game. You just all shoot each other. Not really. That's not the experience I've had. Okay, and then we've got a couple of the mutated monsters here as well. These ones just don't want to stay up. Oh, whatever. We're gonna have to call that a loss. So we've got a couple of these monsters besides this one. We got 3 of that one. Or no, looks like we've got 2 of each of the monsters here. Got 2 of those. Got 2 of these. And those are the mole man. Got 2 of these. Two of these. Oops. Every time. Get on the last row and it doesn't. And then looks like the only one that's a single one is this one, the little gargoyle here. So you can see he's quite a bit bigger than all the rest. And these are actually pretty sturdy for being the little G.I. Joe figures they are. They're very, very solid plastic. They're not bendable at all, but they don't feel really cheap like your. These ones are a little bendable with the thinner arms, but they definitely feel like very high quality figurines for being the G.I. Joe style that they are. You can see the size difference there. And one of these is about 3 of the normal ones. All right, so that's everything in the Power Armor edition, the standard Power Armor edition. However, we do have the case here for the Best Buy pre-order. And I think you can buy this separately from Best Buy for $10. But it came free if you pre-ordered through them. So this is another steel case. So there's the Tricentennial edition. This is the Best Buy edition. And it is pretty nice, very reflective. Got a really cool little side piece for the nice little details, really nice on that. And then inside this one, you actually have the map. So that's the map of the game world, just like the map that we saw earlier. Vault-Tec Industries, it shows a little key there. Welcome to West Virginia. There you go. Alright, so that's everything all together there. The helmet, the canvas bag, the action figures, the 2 cases that you get, and then the map, which honestly, out of everything in this whole package for $200, I would say that I'm most impressed with these cases. I really like the indentations and the quality of these cases. And this one has no indentations, but I really love that Power Armor helmet artwork there. And then obviously the map. The map is just outstanding detail and quality. To be honest, the Power Armor helmet, a little disappointed. It's a lot, feels cheap to me. For $200, I expected a little better quality. But considering you get the game, you get the case, you get the action figure, you get the map, everything all together, it's not a bad deal. If it's just a decoration piece on your shelf, it's a nice decoration piece, but definitely doesn't feel like, you know, solid. Like it feels like it will break very easily if you drop it or just handle it slightly incorrectly. That's it. Hope you guys enjoy.